Oh, hey guys, Epinix here. And I wanted to go ahead and get my comments on something that General G said. Two things, actually. So basically, General G mentioned earlier that he was actually happy that um, it sounds like, what was it, Infamous and what was it? I forget it was, but it's actually good. Uncharted. They got movies, coming out for them, and he was excited. Now, first of all, let me go ahead and just comment on that. General G, really, I understand what you're saying, and by rights, what you said in terms of like it being basically, a game that's, it has such a good storyline that it just works great for a movie. You're right. They do, and it should. However, there are many games that are like that. Gears of War, at least Part 2 anyway, would make a great movie. There's many games that would make a great movie. However, the problem is this. They usually don't pan out that way. It's sad to say. Some of the great video games come out there just should have fantastic, storylines and fantastic movies end up just being ass and crackers. That's basically how it works. Ironing my clothes, my bad. I saw that video, watching YouTube and iron clothes, and I wanted to go ahead and make this real quick. Another thing that you was talking about was Final Fantasy. Now, listen, man. I'm going to stop you right here because now, listen. You guys want to chant out fanboy a lot, right? If I had to be a fanboy, I would have to be a Square Enix fanboy. Okay, since the original Final Fantasy, have I been working on Square Enix's balls? Okay? Seriously. I mean, Square Enix has shown themselves to be nothing short of amazing. And they seem to, just when you think you've seen the maximum power of a system, Square Enix just kind of laughs at you and just shows you better. An example would be, well, any Final Fantasy game, really. You choose any Final Fantasy game, and basically, they've proven it right. Final Fantasy VI. Final Fantasy VI was nothing short of fantastic. It's Final Fantasy III for you guys who are strictly American bound, or U.S. or England bound too, I think. Final Fantasy VII. You guys were amazed. You guys were amazed. I thought it was kind of. At any rate, though, basically, every time they come out with something, they really showcase the power of that system. This is basically going to be the same thing with Final Fantasy 13. Basically, what I'm saying is, calm down, General G. I assure you that you have nothing to worry about in regards of what it will look like. Now, maybe the Xbox 360 version might be a little bit watered down, maybe, but even then, I sincerely doubt that. We're talking about Square Enix here. There are very few companies that I sit there and I'll back up. Square Enix is one and Valve is another. And the one thing that you can guarantee with both of those guys is that you're about to receive a game and you're about to receive just a powerful game that is just beyond anything you've ever seen before. I mean, seriously, in Japan, when certain games come out, they actually they can't release these games on school days. I mean, they're like national holidays, and it's true. I think Dragon Warrior is one. I think Final Fantasy is another too. But at any rate, I'm rambling. I just want to let you know, man, that you have nothing to worry about when it comes down to the graphic quality of Final Fantasy 13 when it is released on the PlayStation 3. That I can 100% stake my name on, and that one I can guarantee you. So don't be worried about it right now. That's all I'm saying. Now, if you don't want to buy it because they jumped over to Xbox 360 too, then that's for you. But I'm just letting you know that the quality will be good. Okay. Another thing too is why they jumped. Mind you, that PlayStation 3 is decent now, but it wasn't decent when it first came out. Okay. So it was something that I knew that was going to happen. But it's, I know for PlayStation fans it's sad to see an exclusive leave, but it was pretty obvious that that was going to happen. So now that PlayStation is finally in a position of power now, in a position of a challenger, should I say, because they really weren't when they first came out. Now, hopefully they can get some of the momentum that they got back with the PlayStation 2. And here's hoping that, well, it'll come out on top. But anyway, I digress. I got plenty more ironing to do, and I'm taking another weekend off. So you guys have a good night. Zephyrix out.